Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see, the Zuluses have finally landed here. So I've got both of my Arken Optics Zuluses here. Gonna do a quick unboxing, not really a comparison between both models, though I do have both of them here. The differences that you're gonna see between these models are, mechanically, you're just gonna see the rangefinder, the RF model, and the software. So aside from that, I'm assuming that all the packaging and the functionality, everything else is gonna be pretty much the same. This model that I've got mounted up on a Ruger Precision 22 here is the laser rangefinder model. And again, this is the only thing you're gonna see different physically as far as appearance between the non-laser rangefinder models. So let's dive into this and see how these are going to arrive, you guys. You're going to get two boxes when you order up these. You're going to get your actual night scope right here, and then you're going to get this other extra little box. I'll show you what's in here. Getting these boxes open, these are kind of a classy looking box that they've got here. We're going to open this up. I have had this open already, so I know what's in here. You're going to have your owner's manual. Now, this is real brief, not a ton of detail in here. There are some revisions and extra detail online that you're going to find to supplement this, as long as, or as well as the applications in the app stores or what. I got a little bit of window here today, so I'm kind of trying to cover things up. Normal Arken lens cleaning thing in here. It's packaged nice with some cutout foam like you see in most of these. All right, so let's dig this out of here. You are going to find your night scope packaged in a little bag here. First thing you're going to notice when you pull this out, if you've messed around with any other infrared night optics, is how small these things are. This thing is very, very diminutive compared to the Sightmark Wraith that I've dealt with, and also that One Leaf Commander, which is huge. This thing is as small as a cell phone. Also inside the box we have the little eyepiece here that blocks out the light, and this simply threads on. Nice and simple. You can thread that on if you want to use it. There it is. Set this off to the side. What else we got in here? We have a charging cord. Simple setup. Arken has done a good job with this. You've got a port right here, and all you do is you take this little guy, if I can get it, it's kind of tight. There's an O-ring in here to seal this off and keep moisture out. You can run this cord with an auxiliary battery as well. This is the spot for your micro SD card to go in there. So, well, I'm going to leave this off. And here we have the mount. Your packaging should denote which mount that you have your unit shipped with. And what I mean by that is if you have a 0 MOA or something with some numbers on it, like a 20 or something of that sort. So the 0 MOA mount, screws, and a little wrench to put this mount onto your night optic. This is everything, and make sure I didn't miss nothing here, that is going to come in the box with your Zulus. The laser rangefinder model, it looks exactly like this. There's a little bit of an extra cutout because of that rangefinder sticking off the unit. So that's how your Zulus is going to come. Just like that. Again, got the cap off here. This extra little box that you're going to get, something you're going to need. Your battery. So the Zulus comes with your rechargeable batteries, the charger, and the reason I left that cap off, the micro SD card. So you are all set and good to go. Now the instructions say when you get this thing, before you play around with it, get these up to a full charge. I didn't wait. I put these babies in there and I wanted to see what this thing could do. They don't come with much of a charge though, so I'm going to suggest if you get this thing in, put these in the charger for a bit, charge them up. Super simple to get these in the unit. So I'm going to go through a little bit of this right now. This is not an in-depth unboxing. It's kind of a, hey, let you know what you might be getting, or if you're interested in getting one of these. If you already know a bunch about this, hey, what I'm saying, you already know about this stuff anyway, right? So to get the battery into your Zulus, this tube right here is what houses your battery. They did a good job of putting a plus and a minus on here to match up with these batteries are not like a AAA or a AA or C or a D or any normal batteries. They don't have that nub on them. These are flat batteries. So by having this nice orientation on there, you're not going to screw up, put the battery in wrong. So we take the cap off. There's no ring on there. Nice set of threads, typical Arken quality there. Stuff's going to blow away on me here. Hey, it is early March in Michigan. A little side note, and it is just shy of 70 degrees right now. Normally, this background would be filling up with snow, frost, and nastiness. So that's why I'm outside, not in my little rear gun dog HQ headquarters basement gun room, right? Anyway, plus, minus. We got our plus and our minus on our battery. So I'm going to shove the plus in first. And one of the things you are going to notice, and you want to be careful with this so you don't screw up your threads, there's a spring inside there. So you get a little bit of tension. Start the threads nice and easy. Your battery is in. Your eyepiece is on. Got the micro SD right here. So we've got the cover off, and there's a little picture on there. It shows you the orientation to put this micro SD card in. I'm outside in the wind. That bald eagle's gonna fly by, or some sparrow bird, and steal this micro SD card from me. So I'm gonna see if I can see this good enough. Got my glasses on today, and I'm gonna click the micro SD card into the little port. Gonna take my snazzy little Arken cap here with the snazzy little Arken logo on it, so we know what we got here. And I'm gonna take my time again and get this thing started without cross-threading it. A little O-ring gives you a little bit of tension. You could put a little bit of lubrication of some sort on that if you wanted to, but there we go. Nice and tight, and you are ready to go, ready to get this thing mounted up. So the mounting is super simple. The torque specs are on the unit, just like with Arken Halo rings and whatnot. They're talking 30 inch-pounds here and 35 inch-pounds for the mounting screws. So that other little bag I had here, these little guys, you get 4 screws. You're going to put the unit on. You're going to put these on with the 4 screws. I use the fat wrench, some kind of torque sticks or something of that sort. You do not want to screw up, cross thread, or strip out the bottom of your nice Zulus. So really, you know, guys, that's pretty much it for the lame unboxing kind of a thing, but the quick breakthrough of what you're going to get when you order up either of these Zuluses. Right out of the box, you're getting everything other than a charged battery. And if you really want to go right from the rip, you know, you could have some of these waiting in the wings when you order it up. Playing around the unit, I'm going to do a little bit more with that and going through this actual booklet right here and show you guys some of the shortcuts on there. But in general, using the unit is quite simple. The buttons are well laid out on the top here to power it up, switching from daytime to nighttime. The recording settings are real easy. The apps are great. The apps are something you also, if you've ordered one of these and you're waiting for it to come in, go ahead, get the apps going now. Get those on your device and have them because you're going to want to play around with this thing. Once you get viewing with it, you can mess around, getting everything focused. You can get the reticle focus. You can choose which reticle you want, the color that you want, and then you can start messing around recording and seeing how well it does. Something that I've noticed, I was playing around with this model last night with mine, and viewing through the optic is extremely clear on this. However, I think that the footage after it's been filmed is actually clear. I'm not sure if that has something to do with the software or the clarity of the device. The monitor that I was watching it on is actually of a higher resolution or something or another than the actual little screen that you're looking at when you look through here. I don't know enough about that stuff just yet, and I hope to get some answers on it. Going to be a lot more content on this thing with it in the field, setting it up, using it, problem solving, shortcuts, tips, and everything like that, using both units. This unit right here is going to be on a firearm for a little while, and it's going to be going on a crossbow. That unit's on the 22 right now, and it's going to be jumping around to some larger Magnum rifles and centerfire rifles, so you guys can see how it'll handle or manage recoil or fall apart, or I don't expect it to, but if any problems happen, because a lot of the content on these things is air gun related right now. So, hey, I'm going to cut this short. I'm going on about 10 minutes right now. Nice little unboxing. These things are on sale right now on Arken's site. So there's a bit of a wait going on them. I think they're going out relatively quicker now though, but they are on sale. This is a heck of a unit. First impressions, comparing this to the other units that I'm going to be doing, that wider, more broad, direct comparison of the other ones. This thing is going to be a heck of a contender. So hey, with that, thanks for checking back in. Keep on shooting.